Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aniket and I'm back with another fresh informative video. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 9 power pack strategies to boost your IELTS listening score. And if applied properly, can give you as high as 9 bands. Okay.
Oh my God! Wow!
So let me tell you this, listening में सभी students सबसे कम focus करते हैं because listening is the easiest module, बस सुनना है and लिखना है. They focus more on reading and writing, which is comparatively tougher than listening module. But if you're following me, we are different, right? हम लोग listening में सबसे ज़्यादा focus करेंगे for 2 reasons. Number 1, listening में अगर आपका band 9 आ जाता है, then it will affect your overall IELTS band score. उधर में 7, 7.5, 8 तक मिल सकता है आपको if you're getting 9 band in one of the modules, and listening is the easiest one to do so. And the second reason is listening is also the confidence building module. अगर listening में आपको सभी questions का आंसर आ जाता है, अगर आप अच्छे से solve कर पाते हो in proper time, then it will boost your confidence and that will make the reading and writing module a cakewalk for you. इसलिए listening में सबसे ज़्यादा focus करना है. And वीडियो शुरू करने से पहले अगर चैनल पर नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दो because 100K is a goal, we have to hit it, all right? 100K करना ही है. And वीडियो को पहले ही like कर दो because a lot of crucial information is coming on your way. And without any further bullshit, let's jump into the video. The first step for IELTS listening module is to check your headphones. आपको जो listening module है उसमें mostly headphones से मिलेगा, कभी कभी speakers मिल सकता है, but mostly it's headphones. ठीक है, for both CBT and pen and paper. So it's very important for you to check the headphones before the start of your test. आपको faulty headset मिल सकता है, so make sure you check it properly and adjust the volume as per your hearing capacity. आपको अच्छे से सुनाई देना चाहिए, तो volume का regulator मिलता है desk पे, उसको adjust कर लो, headphones को check कर लो, and they'll give you 5 minutes to do so. Always make sure you check it properly because it's very common to get a faulty headset in your IELTS examination. My second tip for IELTS listening module is to write everything in capitals or in uppercase because sometimes IELTS listening में आपको कभी-कभी answer in between the sentence लिखना है. For an example, in fill in the blank type of question, मैंने reading वाले वीडियो में बताया था, आपको answer in between the sentence लिखना है and it's very common to forget and write the first letter in capital. And if you do so, you'll be receiving a penalty for grammatical error. And to avoid anything like that, because exam में कोई focus नहीं करता उतना ज़्यादा, ठीक है, वो बस answer पे focus करते हैं, ये है answer and उसको लिख देते हैं. Nobody focuses on कि मैं first letter capital लिख रहा हूँ या small लिख रहा हूँ. But you'll be receiving a penalty if you do so and आपका पूरा band चला जा सकता है, ठीक है, for that particular answer. इसलिए to avoid any kind of grammatical errors, it's always best to use uppercase or capital letters. The third tip for IELTS listening module to score as high as 9 bands is do not leave any answer blank. अगर आपको आंसर नहीं आता या फिर आपने ऑडियो मिस कर दिया है, आपको सुनाई नहीं दिया अच्छे से and you forgot to write the answer, then just guess it. Trust your gut. Try to recall the audio first. अगर recall नहीं कर पाए, trust your gut and put an answer because you never know which answer is correct and may fetch you bands. So कभी भी आंसर को blank मत छोड़ना. और एक चीज़, there is no negative marking for wrong answers, be it reading module, writing module or listening module. ठीक है, कोई भी negative marking नहीं है, तो wrong answer का डर नहीं है.
बढ़िया था गुरु.
Then that is why you should be leaving any of the answers blank. Just put an answer, just guess it. That's my third point and it's very beneficial to boost your score. My fourth tip for IELTS listening module is check your spellings and grammar. Spelling mistakes and grammatical errors in your answer will make it 100% incorrect and you won't get any marks for that. So make sure you check all your spellings before transferring the answers to the answer sheet. Listening में 10 minute extra मिलता है last में. After you listen the entire audio and put the answers in your question paper, you'll be receiving 10 minutes to transfer the answers from the question paper to the answer sheet. And वो करते समय make sure all the spellings are correct, all the grammar is correct, because अगर छोटा सा भी error होता है then you will be losing your entire band for the particular answer. All right, so make sure you keep this in mind. My fifth strategy for IELTS listening module to score as high as 9 bands is to know the exact structure and pattern of the listening module. Listening exam का pattern जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है because if you don't know the game, how it works, then you can't really apply the tips and strategies जो मैं इस वीडियो पे बता रहा हूँ, ठीक है. आपको जानना होगा कि कितने टाइप के questions आते हैं, how to approach them, what are the factors that contributes in boosting the band score. बहुत सारे छोटे-छोटे चीज़ है जो जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है to know the entire game of listening module. And for that I've made a dedicated video. स्क्रीन में आपको thumbnail दिख जाएगा, 100K के ऊपर views है, तो जाके देखो, it's very important. आई बटन में डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक है, इस वीडियो को पूरा देख लो, फिर जाके लिसनिंग मॉड्यूल का गेम जानना. देन कम बैक टू रीवॉच दिस पर्टिकुलर वीडियो बिकॉज इसमें मैं टिप्स एंड स्ट्रेटजीज दे रहा हूँ. फर्स्ट नो द गेम, देन वॉच दिस वीडियो अगेन टू पॉलिश योर स्किल्स एंड देन एक्सिक्यूट इट to boost your score and get as high as 9 bands in your listening module. My sixth tip for IELTS listening module is same for reading module as well, which is read the instructions first, because some question in the listening and reading module will ask you to write one word only, some will ask you to write 2 words or 3 words only, and some will ask you to write letters from A to E, A to H, depends on the questions, right? So it's very important for you to know the exact instructions for each question type, each section of listening and reading module before writing the answers. So never jump directly into writing the answers. Always read the instructions first, because it matters a lot. These little things contributes a lot in boosting your score. My next tip for IELTS listening module to score as IELTS 9 bands is that make sure before the listening exam you listen to English music, watch English series with subtitles and listen to English podcasts. अगर आप podcast के बारे में जानना चाहते हो कौन सा देखना है, क्या देखना है, because those are very beneficial for your IELTS listening, make sure you watch my IELTS resources video. उसमें listening, reading, writing, speaking सभी के लिए resources मैं बता चुका हूँ. Free resources आई बटन पे लिंक है, description में लिंक है, जाके देख लेना. That will help you a lot. So make sure you listen to English music, series and podcasts, because that will help you to assess and process the British accent, which is very, very beneficial for your listening module. The 8th and one of the most important tips for listening module to score super high bands is that learn to grab specific information. In your listening exam, you can't really focus on every second of the audio, right? It's humanly impossible. So make sure you know what you're looking for as an answer. आपको पता होना चाहिए कि आप क्या ढूंढ रहे हो ऑडियो में, because as I said, it's humanly impossible to track down every word they're speaking in the monologue or dialogue. ठीक है, it's humanly impossible. Make sure you mark the keywords in the questions, and whenever you hear something related to that particular keyword or the keyword itself in the audio, just be super focused, because you now know your answer is on the way. That's how you write the answers, track the answers from the audio very, very smartly. तो ये वाला tips and tricks जो है अच्छे से apply करना. Make sure you know how to grab and collect specific information from the entire audio and solve the questions very smartly. And coming to the final tip of this particular video, which is learn to listen, read and write at the same time. That is, learn to multitask. Listening module is not just about listening the audio, it's about listening the audio, reading the question and writing down the answers, alright? And make sure you know this, for listening tests, you'll be provided 30 seconds to read the questions in each part. During that time, make sure you read all the questions in that particular section and mark the keywords. And whenever you listen to a synonym of that particular keyword or anything related to that, make sure you track down the answer and immediately write it in short in the question paper. Because listening test में अगर आप ज़्यादा lengthy लिखते हो answer, आपका audio छूट जाएगा. And make sure you also know this, that आप question paper में लिख लो पहले, and then you'll be getting 10 minutes to transfer the answers from the question paper to the answer sheet. So make sure you know this strategy, you apply this strategy, because this is a very important hack to score good bands in your IELTS listening module. That's all guys, I've shared with you 9 power pack tips and tricks to score as IELTS 9 bands in your listening module. अगर फिर भी डाउट रहता है, do comment, मैं आंसर दूंगा. And Instagram पे भी DM कर सकते हो मुझे, I'll solve all of your doubts. And अगर listening के बारे में और in depth जानना है, I remind you I've made a video completely dedicated to listening module. स्क्रीन में आपको thumbnail दिख जाएगा, डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक है, जाके वो देखो. And अगर ये वाला वीडियो पसंद आए तो वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, चैनल पर नए हो तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करके ही जाना, because 100K is our goal, we have to hit it, alright? Till then, stay awesome, stay sexy. मिलते हैं एक और नई वीडियो के साथ. Tada.